From the OU TV Broadcast Center in Los Angeles, California, this is Brief News Brief, a brief look at today's trending news topics, proudly combating the thought police since 2016. Here's your host, James Heaney.
I'm James Heaney, and this is your Brief News Briefing. The reckoning is upon us. A majority of Americans now say that they endorse the decision by House Democrats to begin an impeachment inquiry of President Trump. Nearly half of all adults say that the House should take the additional step and recommend that the president be removed from office. Public opinion has shifted quickly against the president. Now Trump, surprise, surprise, is not a fan of these proceedings, and in recent days has suggested that Schiff, Pelosi, and Mitt Romney be impeached. Now, if Trump had taken a lesson in American democracy, he would understand that these are not people that can be impeached. It's actually not a tool to remove them from office. But that's why we got Trump. We wanted an outsider, right? Somebody that didn't know the ins and outs of an American education system. Like, that's something you learn when you were in high school. But that's not the point, is it? It's what he does. He chants, lock her up, while he commits crimes. So here he is saying impeach them when it's him that is in the impeachment proceeding. Today, the ever-escalating impeachment hearing escalated again when the Trump administration blocked a planned deposition from Gordon Sondland. He is the U.S. ambassador to the European Union, next in command to the Secretary of State. In a trove of text messages that were turned over to the House by another former official, Sondland emerged as a central player in the Trump administration's effort to pressure Ukraine to launch an investigation of the president's political rivals. So apparently, he was a political appointee rather than a nonpartisan ambassador. Oopsies! Earlier, Democrats had said that any attempt to block statements from witnesses, including Sondland, would constitute an impeachable act in itself. The obstruction of justice is just piling up now. Sondland was willing to testify, but was a no-show, apparently at the direction of the State Department. The State Department left a voicemail message with Sondland's attorneys at 12:30 a.m. Tuesday, informing them that he would not be allowed to testify. Trump said on Twitter that he didn't want Sondland going up before a kangaroo court. Now it's being reported that he was just using WhatsApp to exchange encrypted texts with foreign leaders and President Trump. Yesterday, Republicans in Congress attacked President Trump's decision to withdraw U.S. troops from Syria's border with Turkey. Now, they're warning several things could happen from this, such as a threatened Turkish invasion, which would lead to the resurgence of ISIS. It would also lead to the slaughter of Kurds. But the cherry on top of it all, maybe part of the decision process for Trump, is that it's a damn good thing for Putin. It's part of his grand world strategy. Lindsey Graham called the decision a major blunder. Mitch McConnell urged Trump to exercise American leadership. Some senior officials at the Pentagon said that they were blindsided by this decision. The Kurdish forces, who are lightly armed if you compare them to the Turkish military, have fought alongside Americans for years in the Turkish-Kurds standoff. Erdogan, the Turkish president, has pledged to begin air and ground assaults on the Kurdish areas. But as of last nightfall, Turkish troops did not appear to have advanced. The U.S. troop presence in eastern Syria has provided a symbolic defense wall against Turkish aggression. U.S. military officials have expressed a sense of loyalty to the Kurds. That sense of loyalty was an important factor in former Defense Secretary Jim Mattis, a.k.a. Dog Mattis, his decision to resign last December. And this was after Trump, following a conversation with Erdogan, abruptly decided to withdraw all U.S. troops from Syria. Now, that decision was, of course, later walked back, otherwise we wouldn't be having this conversation now, but the number of troops went from about 2,500 troops down to about 1,000 troops. But now Trump just wants out of Syria in general. Now, what made him make that decision? I don't know. Perhaps it was a WhatsApp message from Putin telling him to pull the trigger and leave the area. But we don't know because we can't access that kind of information. Today, a cosmologist, which turns out to have nothing to do with cosmetics, revealed that the universe was made mostly of invisible matter and energy. And two scientists who detected the first planet orbiting an alien star were jointly awarded the 2019 Nobel Prize in Physics. James Peebles crafted a theoretical framework for the evolution of the cosmos. Now, this led to the understanding of dark energy and dark matter. Dark matter can't be observed by any scientific instruments, but nonetheless has made up 95% of the universe. Michael Mayer and Dieter Queloz, sorry for the pronunciation, revolutionized astronomy. In 1995, they announced the discovery of a large gaseous world cycling a star 50 light years from our own sun. This was the first extrasolar planet found around a solar-type star. In the decades since, scientists have detected thousands and thousands of more of these exoplanets, and astronomers now think that our universe contains more planets than stars. Everything we can touch or see, everything ever detected by a scientific instrument, and everything that has yet to be found makes up just 5% of the universe. Even in that small slice of the cosmos, there's more than meets the naked eye. The science behind the second half of this year's physics prize is proof of that. From the Big Bang to quantum mechanics to the true nature of dark matter, the scientists who are winning the Nobel Prize for Physics are transforming the way we see reality.